Welcome back friends. In part second, here we are going to discuss in continuation of nitrogen metabolism. The part second we are going to discuss at which area plant require this molecular nitrogen, or we can say nitrogen. Okay, so this nitrogen is very essential for proper growth and development for the plant. Plants are autotrophic in nature. They perform photosynthesis. They convert light energy into the chemical energy. So for that, plant possess chlorophyll pigment. So the first use of nitrogen is in pigments of the plant, such as chlorophyll, xanthophyll. These pigments have their own molecular structure. This molecular structure shows presence of nitrogen atom. So the structures are generally ring form of structure. In this level, you should understand this. The pigment requires nitrogen. The nitrogen in previous lecture we have discussed usable form and non-usable form. So if usable form is available, then only plant can incorporate this nitrogen for creation of these pigments. So after that, very essential point is that nitrogen required by the plant for amino acid synthesis. So what is this amino acid synthesis? Amino acids, you know very well, are the monomer of protein. Many amino acids come together to create proteins. Friends, if you talk about amino acids, structural point of view, amino acids generally shows I have drawn here two amino acids which are linked together. These amino acids shows presence of this amino group. The point I want to highlight here is that the amino acids are joined together with this bond. This bond is peptide bond. Okay. I have drawn four amino acids here. Each amino acid is bonded by peptide bond. This peptide bond is always present between nitrogen and carbon. So the nitrogen is present in amino acid. If no nitrogen, no amino acid synthesis can take place. If no amino acid, no protein synthesis can take place. Proteins are required everywhere. Almost 75% portion of the molecules, 75% portion occupied by the protein only, out of other molecules inside the cell. So these proteins mainly function as structural support or mainly function as enzymatic reaction. If no amino acid is there, no protein formation can take place. So no enzymatic role, no structural support role. So you can imagine how nitrogen is affecting upon this amino acid synthesis as well as protein synthesis. So we have seen three major roles of nitrogen in plant metabolism or plant proper development. There are other roles also. For example, for any active method or any active reaction, plant requires the energy molecule. The energy molecule inside the plant working as either ATP or GTP. You must have heard this name, ATP. ATP is basic packet of energy which is used by not only plant but also animals and bacteria also, as well as fungi. So these ATP are nothing but the nucleotide. These ATPs require nitrogen for their synthesis. If no nitrogen is there, no ATP synthesis can take place. If no ATP synthesis, then cell is definitely going to die, a tissue will definitely going to die, and finally that organism is definitely going to die. So this nitrogen is very essential, or we can say very vital for proper growth and development. Here we have seen ATP synthesis also dependent upon the presence of nitrogen. Another role of nitrogen in plant is that these nitrogen are involved vitamin synthesis. So what are these vitamins? Vitamins are generally of two types. Some vitamins are water soluble, some vitamins are oil soluble. Whatever, but these vitamins are synthesized if only nitrogen is present. So the nitrogen is required for not only amino acid or protein, but also they are required for vitamin synthesis also. Vitamins such as B1 to B12 type of vitamin. So another role of nitrogen in plant is very essentially for nucleic acid synthesis. So everyone knows two types of nucleic acids are there. Which are these two types? First one is DNA, which is our genetic material, which is genetic material of every organism on this planet. And another genetic material in some viruses is RNA. RNA is present in our cells, which is performing various diverse functions in protein synthesis and some signaling mechanism also. Some enzymatic reactions are reported which are done by these RNAs. So whatever the case, these RNA and DNA synthesis takes place if the nitrogen is present there only. If I try to draw a structure of one nucleotide, the nucleotide shows very unique function. Some nucleotides are pyramids, some nucleotides are purine. These nucleotides shows presence of nitrogen. These nitrogens are present in these nucleotides. They are very essential for build-up of these nucleotides. If no nitrogen, no nucleotide synthesis can take place. So in this lecture, we just have seen the highlight of how this nitrogen affecting upon growth and development. If nitrogen is absent, then the plant is going to definitely die, because energy, vitamin, nucleic acid, amino acid synthesis are vital processes dependent upon the presence of nitrogen. This nitrogen plant take up. If I draw one simple diagram here for sake of understanding, if I draw one plant, this plant's roots are extended everywhere in the search of water as well as the nutrients which are dissolved in water. This nitrogen enter inside the plant not as a sole nitrogen. Plant cannot take single nitrogen as directly within. This nitrogen have to be in NO2, nitrate or nitrite form compulsory, or ammonia form compulsory. So plant take these forms inside it, utilize it. But what happens if soil is deficient for these usable forms? If soil do not contain these forms, then it is very problem for that plant. So the soil which is deficient for nitrogen is considered as a non-fertile soil. Please remember this. See, non-fertile soil, to make that soil fertile, we generally add biofertilizers or chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizer is generally known as urea, and nowadays people are avoiding using urea because it is creating many problems. So biofertilizer mainly includes the bacterial role which help plant to assimilate nitrogen which is present in soil, which is present in atmosphere also. So these are the topics, how these bacteria help plant to utilize nitrogen so that plant can grow properly. So sometime what happen, some area is very deficient in soil. Please listen carefully. Sometime what happen, if plant growing on an area where soil is deficient for nitrogen, that time plant produces some structures, as you can see in the photograph. These structures are highly advanced and generally trap the insect inside so that they can absorb the nitrogen which is present inside that insect. So these plants are generally known as carnivorous. Carnivorous type of plants. There are very much diverse plants carnivorous occur in Amazon jungle. So I will stop here. We will meet in next lecture with the biological process of nitrogen fixation. Thank you.